All right, it appears we're about to witness the 10,000th attempt to bring down Donald Trump here in New York. Prosecutors appear to be signaling that charges could be coming for the former president, inviting Trump to appear before a grand jury in Manhattan next week to testify. The media, which can't be bothered to investigate the origins of COVID-19 or whether the current president is actually corrupt, is somehow obsessed with whether or not Trump paid off Stormy Daniels to keep an alleged affair a secret. The story is everywhere, as you probably expect. Alina Habba joins us now to talk more about this. Alina, good to have you on. I wish I was surprised to see a story like this pop up again. You know, these prosecutors are never going to stop. What are you hearing at this point?
I'm hearing a lot of what you're hearing. Obviously, I'm not the criminal attorney and I don't handle this matter, but as somebody close to the president and on the legal team, it's kind of par for the course. As you said, I'm not as panicked as the media likes to make this. We knew that they had a DA. We have another Michael Cohen special that's happening here. And this will be the first time ever, if they do go ahead and try and indict a former president. Number one, that a former president's been indicted, which is a sad day in our country. And number two, that somebody gets indicted and gets charged with being extorted, because that is actually what happened. Let's remember that she wanted payments, hush money payments, they call them. This is something that a lot of people have gone through when somebody sues them and then they settle a case. But this is somebody who creates a story, goes and tries to go to the press, gets paid by his old attorney who advised him so. And that, let's not forget, there was an attorney involved here who did the payment, you know, and orchestrated it. Mr. Cohen, lovely face. Can't wait to see him in court again soon. But, you know, this is a typical thing, Rob. This is what we deal with. He's ahead in the polls. If he wasn't ahead in the polls, if he wasn't running for president, I highly doubt this would be happening. Yeah. And then there's obviously several other cases the president is dealing with. He's getting ready for a speech on Monday. He's obviously running for president, and he's got all of these legal woes to deal with, as well as everybody is coming after him about the same time. Any update on the rest of the cases against him? Sure. We're ready to go to trial on the Bergdorf-Goodman case, E. Jean Carroll, which is a case that has absolutely no merit. Joe Tacopina and I are tag teaming on the second one that she brought, because the first one wasn't very successful. We're still waiting for a decision, but it doesn't look like that's going in the right direction. So why not? Roberta Kaplan slapped on another lawsuit, and we'll be going to trial on that. There's absolutely no proof of any of it. Nobody saw it, and there were 6 floors, you know, of no one around. So we're waiting to see what happens with that. Obviously, we're looking forward to vindicating him on that one. And then, of course, we're dealing with Letitia James and some other cases. But, you know, again, the more cases we get, the more, you know, hard they hit. It's because he's effective. Right. It's the same reason he's not on the news that often. They don't want his voice out there. And unfortunately, you're not going to suppress him because his base is strong and his numbers are strong, and he's doing very well. Yeah. Have you ever seen, you know, anybody hunted like this before? I've never seen anything like what he has to deal with. I've never seen anything like it before. It's completely unheard of. It's un-American. And quite honestly, the fact that we have real crime happening in this country, we have a real problem with homelessness. We have a real problem with our border. We have a real problem with a corrupt system and a son of a president that we know has done things that are illegal. And meanwhile, they're more focused on the Trumps and the Trump family, who the children, frankly, are ethical and wonderful, upstanding people. And it's very sad. It's sad, honestly, Rob. There's no greater indication of the matrix that we all live in than when you see what the media chooses to focus on and what they can just selectively edit out of our minds. And when I saw the headlines for this pop up yesterday, I mean, I just couldn't believe it, because I've seen the mainstream press ignore so many massive stories with huge implications on the American people because it didn't fit their agenda. And then something as stupid as Stormy Daniels is blanketed across every single outlet you can see. It is astonishing. Alina Habba, good to see you again. Thank you so much. Good to see you.